706 QCA Digital Design Objects, Master of Digital Design, Queensland College of Art, Griffith University. Why do we drive on the left and some others are on the right? Different country has different rules. Approximately two-thirds of the countries in the world drive on the right. Others, including Australia, drives on the left. In the early years, the traffic was on the left. The evidence of the left side traffic in the early days is the finding of old Roman quarry tracks at London's Ridge by Bryn Walters in 1998, dated back in 27 BC. At that time, the track was used to bring stone from the quarry to a big Roman temple built on the nearby ridge. The cart would first went in empty and came out full of stone. The road on the left side of the track is more shallow than the right side. That shows that the Roman drove on the left. In the Middle Ages, horsemen tends to be on left, so if they made an acquaintance, they can hold the reins in their left hand and shook hands with their right. If it was an unfriendly counterpart, they can draw their sword. In the early 18th century, people in France and the United States started to bring farm products in large wagons, pulled by several sets of horses. The wagon has no driver's seat, so the driver would ride the horse on the left rear so he can use his right to lash the horses and keep an eye on people traveling on foot on his left. Naturally, he would then keep the right side of the road. Napoleon has his influence as well. Napoleon is a product of the Revolution, whereas the idea was to break down old customs and create new rules. Now, the historians are still have no strong proof about this, but that could be the very reason why Napoleon imposed driving right to the country, simply because it was against the custom. And since France was taking over the majority of European mainland countries, the right side traffic was also applied on those areas. As an impact, the French, Spanish, and Portuguese colonies in the different parts of the world were also taking right side driving. The United States, after gaining their independence, followed the idea since they felt closer to the revolutionaries than their previous British occupant. Despite the trend of changing driving side to the right, Great Britain remained persistent with driving on the left because massive wagons, as the ones in the United States, didn't work well on narrow streets, which were common in London and other English cities. They were also never been conquered by France, so they keep the original way. Ergo, British colonies such as India, sub-Saharan African countries, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, and New Zealand drive left. So in conclusion, initially the traffic was left-sided, but more and more countries slowly changed to the right. Even though this change can be caused by the condition of the vehicle at the time, but it was clear that political situation had gave strong influence of the changing. Thank you.